Hey, what's up YouTube? We're back for another video. I know haven't done one in a couple of weeks. I think it's going on a couple of weeks anyway. Things have been real busy. I've done a floor project in my house that I've been working on. Ripping up carpet and laying hardwood laminate everywhere and all the edging and all that stuff. It's pretty fun. It's a lot of work. Covered about 800 square feet, but you know, anyway. So I got a cool package today, so we're going to do an unboxing and an install. And my power tools are down, so we're going to do it all by hand, and we'll see how it goes. It's going to be a pain in the butt, but stay tuned. Let's get to it. Alright guys, let's get to it. We've got our fancy little, not so fancy razor blade. So this is a product that's coming from our guys at Steeda. I've used their products pretty much extensively on past Mustangs, and they've always held up great. I've never had any issues. They make a good product. I know there's, what you're about to see, I know there's a lot of different variants out there, but I'll cover why I chose this one in just a second. So we're going to go ahead and open this up, and what we have here is the rear motor mount. This is from Steeda, so yeah, that fell off. I got to double check real quick and see which ones are which, but it comes with two different bushings. One is softer, one is more for, I guess, a track use. One's street, one's track, maybe. One's going to contribute more NVH to the car. But anyway, I don't know if this is going to be a huge upgrade. I know with the Focus STs, this was one of the first things that people do. But yeah, we're going to put this inside of the car, and then we're going to, do the install, and yeah, and we're going to do an in-car video comparison, really. But quality, I mean, I haven't seen any of the other brands, but I mean, it's billet aluminum. It's lightweight and looks to have some pretty good bushings. So let's dig into the manual real quick. So I believe that I think it's the red, has like a 70 durometer or something like that, and then this is thicker. I'll have to look exactly what it is. Look up exactly what it is. But okay, yeah. So okay, so the red is 70 durometer, and the black is an 88. So I know with Cobb they come with different holes and stuff like that. They have a stiffer durometer, but they have holes, and that should, and give you the stiffness without having some of the NVH. But this is fine, and I bought it, for when they did their little sale recently. So about 118 bucks, wasn't too bad. So I think it's going to be a pretty cool upgrade. So let's go ahead and get it in the car. All right, guys. So this looks like the list of tools that we're going to need. We're going to use this to take apart some of the clips, which I've already done. I've already got the thing off. You need a little star bit, which is a T30. So we don't need these anymore because we've already taken that off. Later on, you're going to need a torque wrench. I don't know if we'll need a breaker bar, but you got a 15 little ratchet wrench and 15 as well. So now I've got this set in super view. So hopefully we don't miss anything. Slide underneath the car, and the instructions say they have some different. It's kind of a different picture. I'm guessing it's for the ST. so we got the car jacked up, and it's not an ST, it's an RS, and it looks like we're going to take this bolt out, and probably this one. There's one over here, this one obviously, and one here as well, and it should come free. So let's go ahead and get to it. Hopefully I don't run into any issues. So again, I said I'm not using any power tools this time, and one of the reasons for that is just to make the work a little bit harder for myself, and show you guys that you could probably do this with just basic hand tools if you don't have any power tools. And while I've got you underneath the car, I've already done this, but you could take the time to, visually inspect your the bottom of your engine transmission, make sure that you have no leaks and stuff like that, and then you could probably crawl back and just continue, continue down and check everything, make sure there's no road damage or nothing wrong with the vehicle. Since you're already underneath the car, you could just go ahead and knock that out and have a little bit of peace of mind. So right now you can see I just got this bolt loose, and you can see all the give that this thing has, and I'm not pushing all that hard. There's a lot of play in this thing. Can't go side by side because of that, but yeah, I'm sure there's quite a bit, especially between up and down and lateral movement this way. It's quite excessive. So the idea is to minimize movement, and allow some of this power delivery to be a little bit more consistent. I know guys use these for torque steer, wheel hop, things like that, but just if you have a more solid connection going back to your drivetrain, it's less parasitic loss, I believe. So we're gonna that's kind of the point of this whole thing, and for the money, I think it's a pretty good deal. Alright, so check this out. This thing is unbolted and it's kind of freely right here, but look how much I can just rock the engine by hand. So it's pretty damn loose already. So this motor mount, I think, is probably going to be very significant. Just want to throw that out there. Alright, word of the wise, this bolt up here, tack it from the passenger side. It took me a couple tries to figure that out. So, righty tighty, lefty loosey. Okay. There it is. So there's your factory one. Let's go do a tabletop comparison. Okay, so got this in the vise. I'm going to come through the back side here and see if we can wheel this around. So, yeah, there's some movement there. Now, from what I understand, this is upgraded over the ST, which is cool. But there is definitely movement there, forward and back. I think if these were filled in, it's gonna be a lot stiffer. Alright, so now we got the Steeda one in the vise, and let's see what kind of movement we get. Try to hold on to these inserts because that's the way it's going to be in the car. I don't know if you can focus on right here and just this area here. So there's damn near nothing. I'll take one of these off. Then I can move it around a lot, but it's also coming out the back side, so that's kind of an unfair comparison. When I push on the back, yeah, there's some movement. Once you put this back in place and you hold it like it would be in the car, there's damn near nothing. So that's pretty cool. So this should make a big difference. So with me holding this thing, that's pretty much an overhead view of what the difference is. This is a whole lot smaller. So just wanted to show you that on camera. Now what I'm going to do is line up the bottom, get this thing started first. And then I'm going to have to push line this up. Alright, just like that. Little bolt that came with the kit. It's going to go on the back side. Now we got to retorque it. So this bolt here, we're going to torque to 83 foot-pounds. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my torque wrench. 83. So we're good there. Now what you ought to do is just go by every single bolt under here on this bracket and everything. You're going to make sure everything is tight again, make sure that you didn't miss a step, and then all that's left to do is install your bottom engine bay cover tray with all your little clips and little torque screws. That's it. And then we're going to get back in the car, take it for a little ride and see how it does. Alright, back in the car after the installation. See if it does anything, or if I just wasted $120. Right away, I can feel a little bit more vibration in the steering wheel. Definitely not bad though. A little bit of vibration taken off. The engine sounded a little beefier, and I got a little vibration in the floorboard. I'll wait on this car. heard about the increased NVH, and it's kind of something you have to get used to, and I guess I will. But yeah, you can pretty much feel it right away. Go up here and find a turnaround spot. Sport. How about that? Put the power down a lot better. So that drives pretty cool. I guess, yeah, the trade-off is going to be, when I say NVH, I mean vibration. I don't hear any noise. I'm just talking about simply vibration. I feel a little bit here. I feel the floorboard. I do hear more engine noise, and it could be just me, but it sounded like the turbo. I could hear a little bit more noise coming from that. And then, yeah, just gradually taking off, you can feel vibration, which I don't know if that's going to go away after the bushing breaks in a little bit. It might. I'm not going to turn around and rip this thing right out of the car just because of that. I'm going to give it an honest, try. But right now I'm just cruising, and it feels fine. It feels pretty much like it didn't stop. But yeah, when I accelerated, yeah, that was awesome. So yeah, I don't think it's a $120 waste, for what I spent. Everybody says you'll get used to the vibration and stuff, but we'll give it time. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video of this. But early review, just from about 2 miles of driving. Yeah, I'd say it's probably worth it. Just because the way it just delivered that power was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that the install is going to be able to help some of you. Aside from bad camera angles and all that, I got it. But stay